All right, so we about to hit this market up to go get some fruits, vegetables, seasonings, some maybe even some more meats. Normally, I would go to Central, which from my house is like about a 25-minute ride via Uber, maybe 20 minutes. But there's a place right up the road in the Colonia Chuburná, which is about a 7-minute drive. I just ordered the Uber, $2 to get there. Um, so you can get your seasonings, your fruits, your vegetables, meats, everything. And so, I'm just trying to make a concerted effort to shop like a local, not compare prices to what I would pay in the U.S., but compare prices to what actual locals would pay. I was in the store the other day. I was about to buy some chocolate. They were trying to sell that thing for $2, and I'm like, man, locals ain't spending no $2 on no chocolate. So, that really got me thinking, trying to make a more of an effort to, live like a local. This is where I live now. I don't want to spend extra money. For example, the other day when I was in Central, I picked up a variety of seasonings. They sell them in these plastic bags, and pay like 30 cents for that versus paying a whole lot more in the grocery store. And in these bags, I got a lot more quantity. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna take you along at that market. They got everything. We get the fruits and veggies and stuff, but also on that same strip that the market is on, there are a lot of mom and pop shops. So, we got our bag together. We about to load up, me and the girls. We're gonna go grab some stuff, and I'm gonna take you along. I'm gonna show you what we're doing and how we're doing it, and kind of get a glimpse of what you can expect if you decide to make a move here. So let's go. All right, our Uber just about to arrive. There you go. So we're about to make this journey. I'm gonna lock this door so we can get on the road. Man, must have got a damn animal up in here. All right, so we're getting closer to the market. So we're gonna visit many of these shops down here, see what they got on our list, get some great deals. Sí, perfecto, gracias. Are they open? Okay, yeah, so that was a quick ride, about 6 minutes, 5-minute ride. So they got a lot of shops out here, where you can buy all kind of things. Guy out here selling fresh coconuts. Again, you're gonna get this stuff much cheaper here than you would at the market. Look at the mom, dad, and the kid riding on the motorcycle. All right, it ain't looking like this market is open. So it look like it's closed, which means we're gonna have to kind of walk up on the side streets to find our stuff on our list. So it ain't happening. Guess I should have looked into that before I drove my butt down here. So look like they closed. We're gonna go down through here and find our stuff. Plus there's a grocery store down the street any doggone way, so we'll figure it out. How we do out here, you learn as you go and you adapt and you adjust. Some of us just don't ever learn, because I should have learned to call or look online to find out what the schedule is. Man, it look like everything closed out here. Other parts, the other colonias that I be in tend to have a lot of the mom and pop shops open. So I don't know, we might let's walk a little bit up here, see if there are any shops or little markets open. Might have to ride to Francisco de Montejo. They generally have a lot more options. All right, so there was nothing up that street, so we decided to come back down the main street we were on. Look like we're gonna have to leave this area and probably head to Francisco de Montejo. They have a lot more, I guess, side shops like these, but they're open, and that's closer to us. So we're gonna hop that. I'm gonna walk to the end of this road. Hell, I'll just keep the camera running so you can see as well. We're gonna walk down to the end of the road, find some shade, and head on to the other spot. Hey, this is real time. This is how it happened. We ain't going home. We ain't going home when we got our stuff today. So disappointed, but hey, it is what it is. I know now not to come here on Sunday. This is one part of Chuburná. Believe it or not, this is a highly desirable area. A lot of people are moving here. A lot of people are building houses and buying houses here. There's other parts of this area that are really, really nice. More upscale, if that's what you're looking for as well. So you have options. This is not bad. This is not a bad area. This is not a crime-ridden area just based on the way it looks. As I mentioned in other videos, it's just different here. And different doesn't mean bad at all. There are plenty of houses right on these next streets over, one street over, that I would live in these all day, live in this neighborhood as well. It doesn't look like it looks. Well, it looks like it looks, but you know what I'm saying. This is what Mexico, this is Mexico. So some areas, just like in the States, are more fancier, more upscale, but this is a typical neighborhood that you'll find in Mexico. All right, I'm gonna find us some shade, ladies. Gonna find us some shade, and then we're gonna get a ride up out of here. All right, so we just made it to Francisco de Montejo. My God, there's not a shaded spot in sight. Normally, well, not normally, but oh, look at this. This must be a popular restaurant. Got a line. I'm about to try them out one day. Buenas tardes. So, normally, well, look like they got some shade. We're gonna cross the street to get in some of this shade. That's a little tip for you. We're gonna run across the street. Come on. Typically, one side of the street will have more shade on it. Like you see, there's no shade over there. But we have sporadic spots of shade coming up. So normally what you want to do when you're out here in the sun and walk on the shaded side of the street. So right now I want to tell you it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think 2 or 2:30, something like that. And the temperature is like 93 degrees. So you oftentimes hear people talk about how hot it is. And it's hot. I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to underplay that at all. And normally, most folks that's doing this type of grocery shopping, they either do it early in the morning or they'll do it late in the evening. I got used to this heat. It don't bother me whether it's 9 a.m., 7 a.m., or 2 p.m. in the afternoon, or damn 8 p.m. at night. It's all the same to me. Yeah, a little bit more inconvenient with the heat. So, but it is what it is. But you find little tricks like this, walking under the shade. Also, when I do this, I tend to go on an empty stomach. Well, not all the way empty, but because what happened is I'll come by restaurants like this on the outs, and they're very affordable. So I can go in there and maybe give me some tacos and a soda and be full for like $3 and some change, US dollars. I mean, I'm talking about eating like 4 or 5 tacos with a beverage. So I come on a semi-half empty stomach and I just take my time. So as I'm walking in the heat, I'll break off in the spot, sit down, drink me a beer, walk around another 45 minutes, an hour, grab some stuff, go into a restaurant, get some tacos or whatever, you know, and then walk some more, finish my shopping, and then call my Uber. So that's more likely what we're gonna end up doing today. So further up this road, we're gonna have some options to go buy our fruits and vegetables. This is like an interesting spot. We can go up here and buy our vegetables, some fruits, see if I can find some seasoning. Y'all all right back there? If y'all need a break, let me know. Got the young whippersnappers with me. Got baby Charles with me today. And Haley Bud. This is Francisco de Montejo. This is a very nice area as well to live in. Very affordable. You get some great deals out here. I've come across houses for $300 a month, 2 and 3 bedrooms, $350, $400. Get some really great deals. Now, just to answer a question that a lot of people ask, can they find a place that includes everything, like utilities and all of that? That can be very difficult to find unless maybe if you're doing an Airbnb, and even some of the Airbnb folks will charge extra on top of the listings for electricity, because especially during the summer, it gets pretty hot, and that bill is going to be much higher if the tenant is in there running that air conditioning all day. So it's going to be very challenging to find a place that's going to have all the utilities included. Now, I've seen some apartments where you can get that, but they're like those, what do you call them, the weekly stay or the weekly motels, like the Suburban Lodge or the Motel Lodge in the States. They're okay, but they're not the best and they're not the most comfortable. You might be able to find places like that for a few $100s a month that includes utilities, but living there long term probably ain't the best solution. All right, so we've been walking for a few minutes. I think once we find something to eat somewhere, we're gonna stop and grab a bite. Where I'm going is further up the road. I didn't remember the name of the area, so I couldn't get Uber to drop us off. I had to have him drop us off further down the road, so, at a landmark I was familiar with. So a lot of stuff is still closed here, but when we get down there, you'll see a lot more of the fruit and vegetable shops are open. But you go up inside these side roads, homes for rent, homes for sale. And I think Francisco de Montejo will have like 4 or 5 different neighborhoods. So like Francisco de Montejo number 1, Francisco de Montejo number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And I think we're just in the number 1 zone neighborhood right now. And a lot of these restaurants just open up later in the day. See that iguana? Alright, so got a little fruit stand coming up here. See what they got. Some of the places starting to open up. This place here opens at 6 a.m. and closes at 4 a.m. It looks like. Come in, you grab one of these buckets and you just grab all the fruit or vegetables and you just dump it in the bucket. So we got some fruits up here. They got some powder. I'm gonna check that out. But yeah, you just come through here, you pick out what you want, and then they'll weigh it and price it at the front. And you generally get a really good deal for this stuff here. And they got a little bit of everything. Lots of stuff. Alright, so got all that stuff in there for about $10. Got a bunch of seasonings that were on the wall. I had to pull out the list and Google Translate. So we was able to get that. And I'll show you this stuff when I get back to the house so you can see it all on the table. As we were walking out, then I realized, we forgot to get the bell pepper, forgot to get some honey. There was a few other things we forgot to get, but because I got these heavy bags, I said we'll catch it on the way back if we don't see anything on the front side on as we go further up. So that was a great deal. Personally, I'm probably gonna start shopping maybe 2 days a week, 2 or 3 days. That way I'm not buying a lot of stuff at once and then it go bad or it gets tossed, which is what typically happen. I'm always walking out anyway, or the kids are always going to the store. So I think it might just be cheaper and better to get stuff as we need it. I feel some raindrops. If y'all see a spot to eat it, I think there's something up here. We'll stop by there, maybe grab a bite. Here's a nice little park. There's another fruit spot right there. Vegetables. I wonder did they have any, what did that say? Tortas, tacos. Y'all feel like any of this or not? Someone else. Well, they only look like they open anyway. All right, so I think we found a place to eat. Barbecue ribs and beer. We finna go check it out, take a break, and then we'll push our way further down here. 100% natural drinks down there. I see. Say, hola, buenas tardes. Abierto. Sí, gracias. They were open. He said, yep, come on in. So we're at this barbecue place. First we were sitting out there and she said that they had a room that was air conditioned. So they brought us inside this room so we can get some of this AC. We ordered some ribs. We ordered some briskets, and we ordered some pulled pork, some fries, and some mac and cheese, 3 sodas, and some water. So it looked good from the outside. The ambiance is decorated really nice. I'm hoping it's going to be good. So we'll let you know momentarily. They take credit cards, so I was a little bit more liberal. That's the word. Libre, free. To spend, buy a few extra items. So we'll show you the pictures. All right, so they just brought our food out. I ordered some barbecue ribs, just a sample, some fries, some mac and cheese, some briskets, and some pulled pork. So we're about to enjoy. Yeah, so those briskets are really, really, really good. The guy came out and told us that the briskets were great, and he was right. So that's the first thing we just partook of. Even the girls liked it. They were like, oh wow, this is good. And they particularly like the sauce, the barbecue. All right, so that was some good eating. It cost about $30 US for everything we had. Really filling for all 3 of us. All right, so the place was really good. Really good place. The food here is very good. I think my daughters were saying, oh my God, Daddy, this place was really good. The food is good. They had a lot of places. We've eaten at a lot of barbecue spots before, but they were like, oh Daddy, this place was good. So the food was delicious. The briskets were one of my favorites. I haven't had good briskets in a while, so come check them out. All right, so we're on the other side of Francisco de Montejo. The temperature had drastically dropped. I mean, we're at 10 degrees less than what it was a moment ago. When we started out early, it was about 93, 94 degrees. Now it's like 84 degrees, so a 10-degree drop. And it's significantly cooler right now. It's only been rain. It rained for about 10 minutes and then it stopped. But we still got these clouds in the air. So my credit card didn't work in that restaurant. Fortunately, I had enough cash, but that was my cash to do grocery shopping. So now I'm out. I just have 100 pesos in my pocket. That is only in the 2 years that not 2 years, in the 1 year that I've been here, that is only the second time my credit card declined. So I'm thinking the first time it happened, it was at a Korean restaurant. Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo? Estados Unidos.
¿Para dónde vienen ustedes? ¿Originario?
You know what she said? Entiendo un poco.
¿Para Cuba?
Para
Cuba. ¿De dónde vienen? What is it?
You know what she's saying? No. No entiendo.
¿De Cuba? ¿De Cuba de dónde?
Estados Unidos.
No,
Florida.
De Cuba. ¿De dónde viene usted? ¿De Cuba?
No Cuba. No vivo Cuba.
Frontera. Yeah. Where is it? ¿Usted? Yeah.
Florida.
Oh, yeah?
Florida, sí.
Yeah. Florida. No, es cierto. ¿Y qué tal, pues? Creo. ¿Dónde te va la casa?
En Montebello,
¿Dónde va la casa?
Vivo en Mérida, Once Meses.
¿Dónde va la casa? Chévere. Refresco, yo tengo jugo para ti.
Nah.
Yeah, jugo para ti. Yeah.
What's that?
Mi celular.
Oh, I was actually reading something about it.
Huh?
She had juice.
Huh?
I think she had juice.
Ooh.
Sí, yo vivo por acá. Yo vivo por acá a la vuelta.
Huh?
Yo vivo por acá a la vuelta.
Oh, she really had it.
Ah. Sí. Oh, muchas gracias. Ciao.
Se va.
All right, so rain started coming back down, so we are, how the hell we end back up in Chuburná? According to that sign, we back in Chuburná. This is where we left. So it's raining and just waiting on our Uber to come pick us up. Ran out of cash. I just got 100 pesos in my pocket, so I'm gonna call it quits for the day. I might come back. Hola! See everybody friendly, the guy on the motorcycle riding by. Hola, amigo. Yo, everybody, man, I promise you, everybody friendly. The owner of the restaurant took a picture, wanted to take a picture with us. And some random lady saw us walking down the street. I think she was trying to take photos with us, invited us into her home. I think she was a little sipping on some of that oil, so we declined. But right now we're waiting on our ride, and damn it, see, now it stopped raining. It didn't look like it was gonna stop. So I would have kept walking, hoping that maybe we run into a bank. But he's already on the way, so I'm gonna get back out here later on tonight. But we got quite a bit of stuff, so I'm excited. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to emphasize, man, sometimes, like that barbecue joint, sometimes you only gonna find this stuff when you're walking. We definitely will be returning back to that spot. Like for example, there's a place right across the street for rent, for a student, or room for a student, like they got room for a student. All right, so still waiting on Uber. The girls just asked me, is there something different in the air today? Why is everybody so nice on this side of town? Everybody talking, everybody waving, everybody want to take pictures. And they finally figured out what the lady was saying. She was actually trying to invite her to her home to get a drink. Just have something to drink and just chit chat. And I told them it's not that. The air is different. The neighborhood is different. When you get out in these communities in the local town where the locals live, community, man, folks are friendly. And this particular side of town, every time I come out here, I've been treated extremely well. People are happy to see you. I mean, you saw the man on the motorcycle a moment ago ride by. Hola, amigo. You know what I mean? There's some good folks out here, y'all. So I don't know what happened with that driver. It said it was gonna take him 4 minutes to get here. 8 minutes later, I'm still waiting, so I canceled it. And now we're back to walking because it don't stop raining. At that Cuban restaurant that I was talking about a moment ago, Chinese food restaurant. Though as you can see, a lot of stuff is still closed. Well, you know what? We back in Chuburná, so I see why things are closed. That's why we left Chuburná in the first place, because they were closed. Wondering if I should turn back around and go to where we just left. Alright, so I wasn't able to get everything, but I mean, we got 5 mangoes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 7 potatoes, 4 apples, some garlic cloves. These things are humongous. Don't look big in the picture, but big giant cucumbers, some bags of Cibola. I got this here. Thal cone. Say, boy, what's that? Saltwood. The onion. So I got that got some red chili pepper. So this is like $9 and some change roundabout. And we have some drinks as well. So not a bad deal. It's cheaper than you know, again, going to the grocery store, and them grapefruits are humongous. We've gotten a great liking for those things, but you know, we want to try to get back out there later on and finish up. Only thing I would have done differently, because I had the kid with me, I probably would have gone earlier in the morning or gone back out late in the evening where it's less. And I probably would do it on a weekday. Tend to be less people out there, I guess. Streets were empty because a lot of the stuff was closed. So, but yeah, if you need some advice, looking for consultation, looking to make that move abroad, check out the website, moveabroadandthrive.com. If you want to participate in our challenge, Get Unstuck Challenge, and do it now, check out the challenge at the website, CartessRoss.com. Thanks for watching.